go and you experience something like this, you have to understand that you're not going to some nightclub in your city, right? Where you're going to go up to table to table, they're going to ask for your balance sheet before they say hello to you. That's not how this works when you go with us. And on these tours, guys, you can pick what you want to do. You can do a 7, 10, or 14-day duration. Everybody gets 2 socials at the beginning. The socials are front-loaded on that Friday and Saturday night. And then the rest of the time is spent interacting with your matchmakers and helping them to set up, or them helping you to set up dates and meet all these different women, either that you met at the socials or women that you have not yet had the opportunity to meet, and they're going to set up a brand new date for you, all right, a unique date. So guys are doing, I talked to one guy who got back, he was doing like 5, 6 dates a day, you know, and he's like, I wasn't really gonna do that, but because I could do that, I just started doing it. And it's a lot of work, but it was amazing because I haven't gone on 5 or 6 dates in the last year. Yet here I am doing 5 or 6 dates in a day. And yeah, it's something that, unless you've ever done something like this, it's so hard for me to sit here and talk about it. And I've been doing this for 30 years, talking about how this all works. But until you experience it, I'm telling you guys, it's something like you've just never seen.
Y'all's tours are very interesting. I talk to a lot of men. A lot of men are like, oh, I don't know if I'll like, being in this group and everything. But there's something about the group dynamics that happens. There's very little competition between the men. That's, I think, one of the things. A lot of cooperation. It's one of those things that a lot of times you don't see in daily life very often. It's a little bit like the football team when you were a kid or something, that everybody kind of gets together, and there's so many more women than men that there's rarely friction over it, and there tends to be a lot of support for one another. And it's really, in some ways, one of the most surprising things about the group tours is that there's this dynamic and sort of internal self-coaching by the guys, internal support system by the guys, that I think is part of the reason for this outstanding success of the group tours.
It's part of the onion. I always talk about that onion, and you peel it away, and you have all these different layers, right? And that is part of it. It's something that guys don't think about. You're not going over to meet other guys. It's not that kind of tour. I get it. But when you're there, you will end up making friends with some of these guys, and sometimes lifelong friends, and it's really neat, and it's a wonderful opportunity. And again, don't be that guy. Don't be the keyboard Romeo. Don't sit there and write forever. Get off your butt and go over and make something happen, because nothing's going to happen in your living room all by yourself. All right, you have to get out there. You have to interact with all these different people, and you're going to have, in most of these cases, the time of your life. It's, even if you don't find the woman of your dreams, it's so much fun to be. You're seeing this on the screen right now. You've seen these guys that are at these socials and they're meeting all these different women. They did it. You can do it. There's no reason why you can't.
And that's also why AFA is so different from anyone else available today in the U.S., because unlike the big dating apps, AFA really puts you together face-to-face. And romance is a face-to-face interaction. That's the whole purpose.
Right.
And so it's very different, and there's a great value proposition in getting that face-to-face introduction.
Okay, Andrew, there's a lot to unpack there, but what I would say here is that when you go and you experience something like this, you have to understand that you're not going to some nightclub in your city, right? Where you're going to go up to table, they're going to ask for your balance sheet before they say hello to you. That's not how this works when you go with us. I don't care if it's in the Ukraine or if it's Colombia or if it's Thailand. These women who join our service have told us that they want to meet someone for a serious, possibly a serious relationship. They understand that it's going to be a foreigner because that's our niche, that's what we do. And so when you walk into one of these events, it's not like walking in cold to some nightclub. These women actually smile. They want to meet you. They want to talk with you. And so you have to clear your headspace. You have to get rid of all that negative crap that's built up over the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, however old you are, years. and just forget about it. And go in there and just talk to these women, smile, be confident, and they're going to talk to you, they're going to smile, and you're going to feel great about it. I can't tell you how many guys have gone on these tours that felt the way you did. Oh, I go down like a lead balloon with women. Oh, I suck with that, okay? They come back from these tours, and their confidence level was here up to look. Now it's up here. I mean, they just built all this confidence. Even if they didn't meet the woman of their dreams, they feel so much better about interacting with the opposite sex now.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
Check out our website at costa-rica-women.com.